welcome back to Dwell in Possibility. Yet again, another angle here. I look crazy. I've been at work all day. I'm just tired, but I'm here. I'm gonna film this video. I haven't filmed in probably about a week or so, and I'm here to do a book haul today. My husband and I are gonna be moving soon, so this will not be the final resting place for my filming. My bookshelves are upstairs and there's really no well-lit area, so it's just really hard to film up there because the lighting just sucks. So with that being said, this is not the final place for me, but I'm just trying to get somewhere where you guys can see me and the video is not diluted or blurred or anything like that. So with that being said, I am here for August Book Haul Part 1. These are books that were sent to me by publishers. I did not purchase any of these books. I'm going to do a video later in the week, maybe next week, probably next week, because there's some books coming out next Tuesday that I want to purchase of books that I bought. So that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the first book got here today and I am so excited for it, and that is The Masterpiece by Fiona Davis. I have read Fiona Davis before. She's an excellent author. Love her work. Historical fiction set in Grand Central Terminal. The cover is to die for. That is so pretty in the spine. I love that color of teal. This follows two women 50 years apart, so I'm assuming it's going to be alternating timelines, which I'm excited for. So that's this one. Like I said, it came today and I am so super excited to read it. Okay, the next one was published, I think, the first week in August. I am an avid lover of Marilyn Monroe. So it's called Marilyn Monroe, The Private Life of a Public Icon. I mean, I'm assuming it's what the title says. Beautiful cover. If I don't do anything, it's just gonna have to go on my shelf because it's awesome. And this is out from St. Martin's Press, and they publish some great stuff. So there's this one. I know a lot about her. I've read a lot of books over the years about her, but I'm interested to read this, and I probably will pick it up soon because yeah, I always like to see what new information authors can offer about her that hasn't already been written about before. Okay, the next one is also out from St. Martin's Press, and it's called The Husband Hunters. I posted this on Instagram because I love the gold foiling on the cover. It's really, really pretty. But the little tagline, like underneath the title, says The Husband Hunters, American Heiresses Who Married into the British Aristocracy. Yeah, so there's pictures through the book. I was flipping through and just kind of getting an idea, and there's these really cool, just like timeless antique photographs. So the premise here sounds really good. Like I said, out from St. Martin's Press. Love the gold foiling on the spine. It's really, really, really cool. The next one I talked about in that video where I talked about all the releases that I'm excited for, and that is Three Things About Elsie. If you can't tell, which I couldn't at first, there's an elderly woman like hidden in this floral print. She kind of like is camouflaged in, and I think it's really cool. So this is out from Scribner, and it's about a woman who, I think she passed away. Elsie passed away, I think. So this story is being told from the perspective of her best friend. And it's like in a, I don't want to tell you guys wrong. Yeah, it's in a nursing home, Cherry Tree Home for the Elderly. And the friend that's still living is afraid that a secret that she and Elsie shared is going to get out. So that just sounds so interesting to me, and I love the floral print all the way around. It's really, really pretty. Okay, the next one I also talked about in that same video, releases I was excited for, and it's called Our House by Louise Candlish. This is out from Berkley. I posted this on Instagram too a couple days ago because the cover just gives me such fall vibes. So I paired it with like some mums and a candle, and it was just Oh, it's so fallish looking to me. It looks like something you would read in Halloween, especially with this like one window highlighted like really brightly like a ghost or something. So, and the premise behind this book is husband and wife have separated or are separating or divorcing, and he has allowed someone else to move into their home without his wife's knowledge. It's kind of strange. And I looked through the book, as I do, and there's like text messages and newspaper article, like print, write-ups, and like emails, but there's text too. I mean, it's told like a regular story, but that's all like included throughout it. So I thought that was really cool. Okay, the next one is also out from St. Martin's Press, and it's called Rust and Stardust. I love red. Red is like one of my favorite colors. I saw this book on someone's Instagram, and I think it's based on a true story. I don't want to tell you guys wrong. The girls at school had a secret club with secret rules. This chilling novel traces the next 2 harrowing years as Frank, with Sally as his prisoner, travels westward. Frank convinces Sally that he's an FBI agent who can have her arrested in a minute unless she does as he says. So I think she's abducted based on the experiences of real-life kidnapping victim Sally Horner and her captor, whose story shocked the nation. Okay, so I knew it was based on some real event. I'm a little leery to read this. As a child, that kind of stuff terrified me. I grew up with Elizabeth Smart, like in that time, not with her. It's been a long day. Oh my gosh. But in that time when that was happening, and it was just like a huge phenomena, and also JonBenet Ramsey, so it's kind of some triggers for me. Not that I've ever been abducted or kidnapped or anything, but it's not an easy thing to read or deal with. So there's that one. Beautiful cover though. Next one, also talked about in that video, and that is An Unwanted Guest by Shari Lapena. This is thrillerish, horror if you ask me, because I'm a chicken. And so these people are snowed in the Catskills, and someone is picking the guests off one by one. So it's like a mystery thriller type thing. Very chilling cover, very, very wintry cover. That's snow, that's really pretty. Yeah, but there's that one. And this is out from Pamela Dorman Books, which is an imprint of Viking Books. Okay, the next one, these are a couple books that I got on the latter end of July, but I just wanted to include them. They might have actually, I think they didn't get here until August, so they count. The first is The Shortest Way Home by Miriam Parker. This sounds like something right up my alley. Like, when I read the premise, it kind of reminded me of, oh God, what is that? Under the Tuscan Sun. So Hannah is finally about to have everything she ever wanted. She goes off to a romantic weekend trip to Sonoma. She's spontaneously offered a marketing job at a family-run winery. She takes a leap of faith. That just sounds so cute. And look at that little scene there. I love that. Okay. All right. Down to the last 3 that I'm going to share with you that I have received in the first part of August. This next one is Ghosted by Rosie Walsh. This is one of the Book of the Month picks for July. This is not a Book of the Month edition, but it is a super, super cool cover. Love the hot pink. And it's about a woman who literally gets ghosted, which I didn't know was a thing, but it's a thing. She's dating this guy, and then boom, he goes missing. You liked that, didn't you? Boom. He goes missing. She doesn't hear from him, but she feels like something sinister is at play. This is blurred by Leanne Moriarty. Love Leanne Moriarty. Absolutely love this book and didn't want it to end. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to start stacking over here because I'm afraid this is going to fall. And that's out from Pamela Dorman Books, which is, like I said, an imprint of Viking as well. Okay, and then I got the Late Bloomers Club. Those two came in the same package, which was nice. cool little, you know, spring-like colors. That's really cool. This one I really don't know anything about. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It focuses around a diner, and this team of women, like these friends that band together and help this diner when it faces some problems. It seems like a really cute, also cutesy story, kind of like The Shortest Way Home. Okay. And lastly, I really should have put these things in order. This is an August release. This came out just last week. I've been hearing great things about it, and that is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia, I don't know, Owens. And this is out from Putnam. I love the peachy color. That's really cool. So I really don't know what to call this book, like what genre. For years, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Barclay Cove, a quiet town on the North Carolina coast. North Carolina. Woo woo. So in late 1969, when handsome Chase Andrews is found dead, the locals immediately suspect Kaya Clark, the so-called Marsh Girl. Perfect for fans of Barbara Kingsolver, which I have read, and I do love her work. It's a heartbreaking coming-of-age story and a surprising tale of possible murder. So I really don't know what to classify this as, but I've been hearing great things about it. Okay, guys, so that's just a couple of books that I've gotten this month in my August book haul. Thank you so much to all the publishers. I really am overwhelmed with joy when I get these books, and I look forward to diving into them and reading them. I'm so excited, and I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
I'll never be lonely ever since that day.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.